Hello, NBA fans. Daily news about the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm a fan of the Lakers show and I hope you'll subscribe to the channel and give it a like. The Lakers will be making some roster changes. A big star won't be arriving, but general manager Rob Pelinka wants to bring in good players to support the team's stars, and Jonathan Kuminga is a player who has the ability to wear the purple and gold jersey and succeed playing with the trio, Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves. The Los Angeles Lakers have been up and down in recent weeks, currently sitting in 6th place in the Western Conference with a record of 25-16. While Los Angeles has plenty of high-end talent, many have pointed to the Lakers' lack of two-way wings as reason not to take them seriously as contenders, with some claiming that LeBron James' expensive contract has prevented them from building a sensible roster around Luka Doncic. On Monday night, Golden State Warriors star Jimmy Butler went down with a torn ACL, ending his season and causing fans to wonder where the Warriors will pivot now. Recently, Chandler Parsons took to FanDuel's Run It Back show to float a massive trade idea that would shake the NBA to its core. How do we feel about a Jimmy Butler, Kuminga, and two picks that are going to be really good to the Lakers for LeBron James and a Rui situation, wondered Parsons, per Run It Back on FanDuel TV on YouTube. In this deal, the Lakers would be getting a viable wing in Kuminga and two potentially valuable draft picks that would help them build for the future, while sending out James and Rui Hachimura to the Bay Area. Jimmy Butler's large salary would help the two sides match from a financial perspective. While Kuminga has proven himself to be a capable NBA player, it's hard to see how this deal would make the Lakers better in the short term, considering that James is still performing at an all-star level when healthy. However, the two future draft picks might be too much for Rob Pelinka and company to pass up. Still, for the time being, it appears that the more likely scenario is that the Lakers explore moves more along the margins leading up to the trade deadline. Of course, that's also what fans were speculating around this time last year when news of the Doncic trade dropped, so anything is possible. JJ Redick details Lakers' system change to protect Luka Doncic defensively. Luka Doncic brought main character energy to the third act. The Denver Nugget had the first half in the bag with a 16-point lead. But a sudden defensive pivot, one that we'd not seen from this squad, changed everything. JJ Redick's experimentation led the Lakers to a 107-115 win. But even better, it seemed to fix the Lakers' biggest flaw. The Lakers head coach revealed that the change with a lot of analytical effort that sounds a lot like the tactical adjustments Redick once made as a player during his NBA career. He credited the coaching staff and the players' execution for tonight's win. "I thought our guys' commitment to the adjustment at halftime was great, and then the commitment to the work that's required when you do put two on the ball. And look, my staff and I, our analytics team, this is all we're doing right now. We're trying to figure out what's the best way for this team, with this group, to play defense. And throughout the year, we've made adjustments in-game. Maybe this new look of the Lakers will need getting used to." As Redick admitted, "We're going to have to get a little weird sometimes. Yet it's hard to fault it." Redick's new defensive strategy is an unconventional trapping system to shield Luka Doncic and maximize the team's length. Doncic had a triple-double with 38 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists. The big glow-up in that stat line is that all of those rebounds were defensive. That's going to hurt the Luka can't play defense narrative. Doncic was very satisfied with his improvement, too. "Yeah, just trying to get more rebounds. Obviously, I'm a guard, but lately, I haven't been having a lot of rebounds. If I get some more rebounds, that helps my team. So, I just wanted to get some more rebounds." Seeing as it works, JJ Redick is going to be emboldened to make weirder defensive maneuvers in the coming games. Austin Reeves' injury update gives Lakers fans exactly what they were hoping for. The Los Angeles Lakers star is nearing a return to the court. The Los Angeles Lakers' current 8-game road trip is exactly the type of stretch on an NBA schedule that can make or break a team. First piece of good news? They won their first of 8 matchups. Second piece of good news? They should expect Austin Reeves back in the near future. Before the Lakers' competitive 115-107 win over the Denver Nuggets on Tuesday night, J.J. Redick delivered an injury update on his star guard to the media. There is now a clear expectation for when Reeves will be back, and the wait shouldn't take too much time from this point. Dave McMenamin reported, J.J. Redick says Austin Reeves is progressing well and will return to the lineup sometime during the Lakers' 8-game road trip. Some good news for the Lakers, who have been without Reeves because of a left calf strain since Christmas. The remaining games on the road trip span from January 22 through February 3. That offers about a 2-week range for Reeves to finally suit up for the purple and gold again. His return will give the Lakers a much-needed boost after an inconsistent stretch of results without him. Austin Reeves' return is close, but the Lakers can't rush him back. Reeves' importance to the team is undeniable. The Lakers guard slots in where needed, delivering unrivaled malleability to this current roster. Reeves still leads Los Angeles in win shares per 48 minutes, averaging .187. That just edges out Luka Doncic, who has posted .186 during the 2025-26 season. The thought of getting Reeves back and letting him go full tilt to cause nightmares for opposing teams is nice. However, it's also a strategy the Lakers would be better off avoiding in the immediate future. Redick and the staff should ease him back in gradually. Calf strains have become the trendy new injury, in all the wrong ways, dominating the NBA of late. It's one that plenty of fans, media, coaching staffs, and everyone alike wish would just go away, given the potential for even worse ailments that they cause, see Jason Tatum, Tyrese Halliburton, etc. Reeves has been forced to navigate an initial injury and a re-aggravation in the same calf. His health should be prioritized in any plan surrounding his return to the court. Whether it be a minutes restriction, temporary demotion to the second unit, or whatever is deemed necessary, the Lakers need to exercise caution with Reeves. His long-term health should be of vast importance for all parties involved. Lakers never had a chance as shocking asking price shatters a dream trade. The Lakers were never going to have a shot at acquiring Herb Jones. The Los Angeles Lakers have a well-known interest in acquiring New Orleans Pelicans defensive specialist Herbert Jones. Jones is widely regarded as one of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA, as well as a reliable three-point shooter, which has thus made him a dream target in Los Angeles. Unfortunately, a new rumor about the Pelicans' asking price for Jones has effectively ended any and all hope the Lakers may have had of acquiring the all-defense honoree. Los Angeles has been linked to Jones in rumors and speculation throughout the 2025-26 season. The general consensus appears to be that the Lakers are aware of their need for a player who can defend opposing teams' best perimeter scorers and view Jones as an ideal fit for the job. Unfortunately, NBA insider Chris Haynes is reporting that the Pelicans are unwilling to trade Jones during the 2025-26 season. Sources: New Orleans Pelicans are disappointing the market in informing teams that Zion Williamson, Trey Murphy, Herb Jones, Derek Queen, and Jeremiah Fears will remain with the organization past February 5 trade deadline. Thankfully for the Lakers, Brett Siegel of Clutch Points has reported that the Pelicans are, in fact, willing to entertain offers for Jones. Unfortunately, the asking price starts at 2 first-round draft picks. There are several teams around the league interested in both Murphy and Jones despite the Pelicans continuing to signal that they don't want to trade either player. Still, league executives insist this is due to the Pelicans not receiving enough value and the asking price they have set for both players, 2 first-round picks for Jones and 3 first-round picks for Murphy, plus additional assets in the form of young talent. Considering the Lakers can only trade 1 first-round draft pick in 2025-26, it's safe to come to the conclusion that they'll be unable to meet the Pelicans' minimum standard. Pelicans want more than the Lakers can offer for Herb Jones. Los Angeles has found itself in dire need of an upgrade on the defensive end of the floor. It ranks number 26 in the NBA in defensive rating and has now found itself on the wrong side of even in net rating at -0.9 after 37 games played. As such, it's hardly surprising that the Lakers would express interest in a 2024 all-defensive first-team honoree who's 27 years of age. The truth that's too often overlooked, however, is that constructing a trade means landing on mutually beneficial terms. For the Pelicans, losing Jones would mean parting with their best perimeter defender as he's just now entering his prime. As such, it should come as no surprise that New Orleans is setting a high asking price for a player it would undoubtedly benefit from keeping on its roster. It must also be noted that Los Angeles isn't the only team that's likely to reach out about Jones. Any franchise hoping to add a top-tier 3 and D player is at least weighing the pros and cons of making an offer for him, thus driving the asking price up even further as competition yields greater offers for the Pelicans to consider. That ultimately results in the current situation, with the Lakers unable to compete with rival executives in meeting the asking price the Pelicans have reportedly set. LeBron James gives shout-out to Luka Doncic after being named All-Star starter. The Los Angeles Lakers are used to having starters in the NBA All-Star game, and that will be the case once again with Luka Doncic leading all vote-getters. He is having an exceptional season and recently has been joined by LeBron James, who is starting to look more and more like himself with each passing game, an encouraging development. The Lakers. LA has largely looked like a mediocre team the past few weeks, with part of their poor play attributed to injuries to key players like Austin Reeves. While Los Angeles hasn't had its full rotation for the entire season yet, James' resurgence is coming at a good time as the team will find itself on the road the next couple of weeks. The Lakers kicked off their 8-game road trip against the Denver Nuggets, a formidable opponent even though they have been without Nikola Jokic. Los Angeles found themselves trailing by as many as 16 points before completing a second-half comeback to claim a 115-107 victory. Doncic led the way for the purple and gold with a massive triple-double, and after the win, James made sure to shout out the newly minted All-Star Game starter, via Spectrum Sportsnet. First of all, shout out to Luka. All-Star leading vote-getter. It was dope seeing that patch on his jersey tonight. That was pretty cool, and he showed why he is who he is. When he has so many eyes on him, when I catch the ball and I got a numbers game, 4 on 3, I feel like I can make the right pass for my teammates. Doncic responded to his All-Star nomination with 38 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists against the Nuggets. He was the lone reason Los Angeles was able to hang around in the first half because he was able to keep pace with Denver's hot shooting. Doncic and James' chemistry has gotten better in the wake of Reeves' injury, and the two displayed how devastating they can be offensively. James is lethal when he's got the defense scrambling, and with Doncic demanding so much attention he can pick his spots more efficiently. Los Angeles is wise to lean into Doncic and James' budding two-man game as opposing teams likely won't have the defensive personnel to slow them down. With a rematch against the LA Clippers on tap, it'll be fun to see how Doncic and James tackle the challenge. Proposed 3-team Lakers trade sends $109 million father-son duo to Warriors. Things could quickly get interesting for the Los Angeles Lakers on the trade market. Simply put, there's a blockbuster trade to be made before the deadline passes, prompting CBS Sports' Sam Quinn to make life less stressful for the Lakers by creating a hypothetical trade scenario that would send a father-son duo to the Golden State Warriors in exchange for a 6-time All-Star. Los Angeles wouldn't just need value for James, Quinn wrote on Wednesday. Frankly, number 41-year-old making more than $50 million has that much of it. No, that 2028 first-round pick is really payment for renting out their cap space in the summer of 2026. As it stands, the Lakers are slated for max cap space in 2026. Make this trade, and instead, they get max cap space in the summer of 2027. There's a world in which that's their preference anyway. If they can get another valuable asset they can flip in a future trade, that delay might be worthwhile. They might even be able to use Butler as an expiring contract as they pursue a star this offseason. With this trade, they'd have 4 tradable first-round picks by then. Quinn's full trade proposal sends the James clan, Bronny and LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Dwight Powell to the Warriors, Jimmy Butler, Will Richard, and a 2028 first-round pick to the Lakers, and Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, Buddy Hield, and a 2026 first-round pick to the Dallas Mavericks. Trading LeBron and Bronny isn't as far-fetched as it seems. According to a new ESPN report, the Lakers considered sending their 4-time NBA champion forward to the Los Angeles Clippers a few years ago. With the aging 41-year-old star taking a noticeable step back with the Lakers this year, it may not be worthwhile to retain him past the trade deadline. Additionally, the younger, less accomplished James hasn't started his NBA career on a positive note and may not be a part of the Lakers' future plans. Landing an injured Butler in a multi-team trade involving LeBron and Bronny wouldn't be ideal, considering the former Miami Heat star is no longer in his prime and nursing a significant injury. Still, Los Angeles has already proven it isn't afraid to complete unexpected in-season deals.